Welcome. This is the full moon meditation card reading. We'll see where it flows to, but definitely cards in Taurus. And so I've pulled out my stone, which fits nicely into the hand. It's like your direction. It's like the era of farming and production and the earth, which is Taurus's earth sign, and it is about possessions and physical reality. It's about touch, sensuality. It's about patience, so prayer. It's about the money, the worth, the value. It's a fixed sign, so there may be inflexible sort of issues. Venus is the ruler, sensuality, music, food, arts. They're real simple kind of, in your body kind of stuff. It affects the neck and throat. So let's dive in. Let's see what the cards have to say for us today. So I've got 9 qualities, which I just read out. So we'll see what magic there is. I have a sound bath playing because it kind of crept up on me, I think, last night. This feeling of uneasiness. Ooh. Now, which way does that go? Just pulled the Lovers card. It's a good start. 9 of Cups. Oh, how does that work? Sensuality, got the Tower, Son of Pentacles and 10 of Pentacles. Bit of extra context for that one, context for this one, context. Okay, so what story have we got going on here? So in this physical reality right now, the Lovers card has popped up, the 6 in the Wild Unknown Tarot deck, which is, the mother number, creation. It's a beautiful card to Geese, I'm guessing, because she's North American. And the beautiful thing there is that focal point. All the colours, all the tangents, they're all leading to the same place. There's that quality of union, that feeling of alignment, and trust is coming through. You know when you're with someone, or someone, or your soul family, you're going in the same direction. You've come from the same seeds and you're aligned. And that's really important right now. Venus has got the 9 of Cups, so beautiful sense of bliss and harmony. Sensuality got the Tower, the Son of Pentacles and the 10 of Pentacles. So something's got to change. Son of Pentacles. I think there's some social awkwardness with that card. Let's just tune in and check it out. Loyal, quiet, dedicated, can be quite hard to get to know and socially awkward. Could be a male figure, it could be the masculine within yourself. Maybe you're repressing that. But this person commonly only has a few close friends rather than many. They're more introverted, loyal and determined, inventive and trusted wholeheartedly. can be trusted wholeheartedly. Stubbornness, persistent to a fault, which sounds very Taurian, the ram. Ten of Pentacles, ultimately. There's flow right there. We've got 6, 9, 10, and 16. 10 of Pentacles is ultimate abundance and fulfillment, you know. And the 9 of Cups is your wishes are being granted. So we need some extra context about the Tower. Self-sabotage. The Chariot. Eight of Pentacles. The Tower and the Chariot, two major arcanas. 7 and 16 turns into the 7. It feels like the physical realm is trying to sabotage. And there's a need to hurry. I guess coming out of the pause as the world opens up from being locked down, people are in a hurry. But we don't want to hurry divine timing. Things happen for a reason at the right time, and when we get our heads in the mix, so the 5 of Swords, that self-sabotage, swords, too much mental activity. Another warning card, destruction of the self. Don't be lured into a situation or argument you know to avoid. Your selfishness and desire for power would lead you to defeat. Pain and discord will result. And this is in the realm of sensuality. Self-destructive. So what's coming through there is kind of lust, really. Coming back to what are your intentions if you're connecting with another person. It doesn't matter if you've been with that person for many years, or they're a new person, or if it's yourself. What is the quality and the intention of this sacred sensuality, this time right now? Like, self-pleasuring is a really powerful way to manifest if you have the right intentions, to attach to this time, this sacred time that you spend with yourself, and the intention and the breath and the energy that you're cultivating. If it's aligned equally with another person or a dream or a desire, your intention, it's got to come from here. If it's coming from down here, in that lusty kind of place of the void where you're trying to fill a need, then just take some notes. Just be wary of that. And Taurus is a central sign, so and we're in the month of Scorpio still, which is known to be a bit sexy, a bit sassy, fiery, burny, bitey, betrayy. So there's a pretty sexy aspect there. It's water too, emotional. So don't rush. Okay, patterns. So the patterns of self-destruction and the Chariot card and the Tower. Don't assume anything. Ask the questions. Tune into yourself with meditation. Don't just go, fuck, this means that. Don't go there. And another card that we've got here is patience for Taurians. They're very earthed and grounded and patient. Bring patience into this place of sensuality. The 8 of Pentacles came up, so mastery. You know, master your sensuality. What a beautiful message is that. There's no rush. There's no self-destructive. We need balance here. It's not about being pure or being dirty. It's just about being whole and the intention. So, and balance. You know, too much of a good thing is not a good thing anymore. So, can't stop looking at the Tower card, and I'm going to draw on the classics, the medicine cards by Sands and Carson, by Bear and Co. What is this Tower moment about? The Beaver, 22. Well, that's a bloody master number if there was any, and it means 4, structure, stability, and it was upside down, and this deck does do the reversals, which I love. So let's dive in. It's the Builder. And in reverse, if Beaver has dunked its head under water and is contrary, you being asked to open new doors to opportunity and to stay aware. This could also usher in a time of laziness or apathy. Find what is damming the flow and remove the impasse. So remove that stagnation. Oh, well, it's pretty great with the Tower card, right? It's like, if something's got to go, let it go. And that is great for Taurian energy. You know, all the Tauruses that I've known and love in my life. Quite stubborn, but yeah, they're good, you know, they're solid. The question may arise when Beaver is contrary are, have I forgotten to allow room in my life for new experiences? Are you blocking love? Are you blocking bliss? Are you blocking abundance? You know? Am I willing to work with others? Am I resentful of having to work? Do I express my creativity by doing or just by dreaming about it? We did get the 9 of Cups, and that's the Moon card, so there could be a bit of that dreaminess going on there, and yeah, but it's not really what's coming out at me. Has my mind created so many obstacles to productivity that I feel like a failure before I begin? Oh yeah, baby. Has my mind, the 5 of Swords, self-destruction, created so many obstacles, again, obstacles, all too many thoughts, too many worries, too many what ifs, fears, negative thoughts. Has my mind created so many obstacles to productivity, which is Taurus? It's the second house. It's the physical realm, possessions, values, fixed, money, the tangible. Here, you know, you can't get more bloody here than Taurus. Has my mind created so many obstacles to productivity that I feel like a failure before I begin? That resonates for me. I think I was listening to a showcase conference that I'm taking part in at the moment, and one of the presenters said something this morning, and it kind of touched on that sense of failure for me, you know, and it touched on that so many people doing so many amazing things, and you know that feeling of shit, you know, when I was a graphic designer back in the day, you know, felt quite competitive, but that competitiveness is a mindset. There is room in this world for everyone to do whatever is their calling, and there are an abundance of clients and causes and resources and sources to align with each other. But I really like this one. Has my mind created so many obstacles to productivity that I feel like a failure before I begin? And let's draw another card for the Tower. You know, like, are we sabotaging building something with someone? Oh yeah, baby, and we've got the Birth upside down. 42 turns into another 6, comes back to the Lovers, and the Bat is all about rebirth. And if you're blocking your own rebirth, you're in a dark place. If that is still hanging upside down in the cave and immersed in darkness, you have met its contrary medicine. This position leads to stagnation of the spirit and a refusal to acknowledge your true destiny, which is always to use the talents you have to the fullest. It's not easy to live your Dharma, is what's coming through, but you have to be in alignment with your heart, you knowing your soul. You have to be doing what you're meant to be doing here in this lifetime. You have to be doing the work so you can do the work. Is there some area of your life that has dammed up and therefore stopped your desire to create? Fuck, the beaver is upside down and it was talking about blockages and damn it. You know, it's like double stagnation. Okay, so this tower moment has to happen. And you got the Chariot as well. So like, let's just bring it on. Normally there's, and I know I said this before, divine timing, we don't want to mess with it, but it feels like, and sensuality is also food, music, arts, love. It feels like a bit of an internal scenario here because the self-destructive card came and the self-mastery Dharma card is there, and abundance. Oh, let's draw a card for the abundance card. Context around the 10 of Pentacles and blockages. Oh my God. And another, so we've got 22, we've got 42, and now we've got 2, the Hawk, which is messages upside fucking down. And I don't normally swear, but I tell you what, the energy at the moment, it's really like this for me. And I don't normally present like this, but I am who I am, and I love myself in all the purest of ways, and I have many insecurities and self-doubts, of course, but I trust myself, goddamn. So the contrary message here is, it may be because you have shut down your powers of observation on some level. If something in your life has become too painful to feel, too unbearable to hear, or too dark to see, it is time to examine the point at which you choose to let yourself become emotionally involved and to no longer be the observer. When you allow your emotions to override your perceptions, the message from Hawk cannot penetrate the chaos and confusion. At this point, you are asked to be mindful of the honest observer's neutral position, which allows the message to be intuitively, clearly understood without emotion colouring its true meaning. Beautiful people, we need a freedom flight. Let those messengers land within us. You know, if you keep seeing the same animal out there, I really am a firm believer of spirit totems. And I've got a kookaburra that is perched in the same spot so many times in the day. And sure, it's a washing line, for God's sake. You know, it's not like an ultimate place for it to be. Well, as far as I think, anyway. But to me, it keeps coming, and it's the kookaburra is a powerful Australian animal. It can kill a snake. It's about taking yourself seriously. You know, don't laugh at yourself. Don't laugh off your passions and your pain and your suffering. And it's also really interconnected with family. You know, your place in your tribe and how you show up and the roles that you take on and the roles that you ditch because they're not actually who you are. Quite often we get assigned to play a role, especially in family, and yeah, time to bring on the tower, babes. Bring on the tower, bring on the chariot, and the bat. Fuck. Cut all that shit away. Hawk in contraposition teaches you to, I love it, another list, to open up to the powers of observation, not to tell others how to think or behave, to take care of your own emotional baggage before you begin receiving omens, visions, or messages. I think that's really important, that one. You know, if you're not grounded and centered, do not try to channel and give your gifts to others. You come back to yourself first and you just stay here. Stay here, keep your energy to yourself so you can come back to balance, so then you can continue your beautiful work, channeling, giving. Doesn't even matter if you're not a healer or a light worker or a therapist or anything else. You know, you gotta be here. You gotta be here in the body. It's Taurus and full moon for bloody sake, you know. Ooh, I'm charged up. Take care of your emotional baggage before you begin receiving omens, visions, or messages. So again, on that note, don't take stuff too seriously. If you're in a wobbly place and you get this vibe and you think, oh no, I'm on the wrong path. Oh no, I've got to break up. Oh no. Those messages are not your intuition. They're your fears and your subconscious wobbling like a friggin' earthquake. You know, do not make decisions in that frequency. Do not. Do not. 4, to remember that all gifts are equal in the eyes of Great Spirit. Yeah, you know, and again, something that I listened to this morning, yesterday, was, you know, like someone, I think it was Sadhguru of all people, you know, he was talking about his mother who never earned a rupee in her life in India, but she was a superhero. You know, every single quality in a human and offering has the same value to me. I really do feel quite aligned to socialist dogma in that way, that it should all be the same value. There should be no one up here getting paid $1,000 and someone down here getting paid below wage. You know, it should be here. And for me, I think that sums up Taurus too. Very balanced, very grounded, very nourishing and wholesome, and in their body and walking on this earth. 3 cards down, better keep going. So, moving right along. Sorry, I'm starting to repeat myself. And so for the quality of intangible resources, we've got the Ace of Cups, so new beginnings and more love. Intangible resources. The Owl, 21. Careful of projections. Again, coming back to the Taurian realm of reality, not being up here in dreamland like a Pisces. Money, you've got the World card, so great time to step into doing something that you've been thinking about for a while. Again, for others, it could be that a project you've been working on or a business has met the end of its path. You know, maybe it's no longer in alignment. For the Deer, go gently with whatever it is, especially with the full moon energy. And the eclipse, go carefully with some decisions around money. And for Patience, we drew the Stalemate card, 2 of Swords. Patience. So Patience is a very personal card. Obviously it's to do with you, all of you beautiful people who see this reading. It's a 2 number Patience. So you're stalemate. Maybe you don't want to be patient anymore. It comes back to that Chariot, self-destructive and Tower kind of energy. And the energy that I'm feeling in the last 24 hours as well of the full moon. Scorpio, Taurus, all about structure and foundations. And if you haven't got that shit sorted, then... And I mean, after 2 years of where we've all been, who does have all that stuff sorted? I mean, really. And even if you do have that stuff sorted, it's pretty much an illusion. Because something can happen and it's all gone anyway, like a tower. So the Eight of Wands came up for context on that. Eight of Wands is a good one. Sudden movement or change. Ooh. Clarity in an unresolved situation. You might hear from an old friend out of the blue or receive some surprising news, shift in direction. Yeah, okay, cool. So you've been waiting for a long time. Your stalemate and patience is waiting, but something's about to happen. Yeah, okay, so I reckon the weekend is going to be good. You know, let the full moon glow beautifully in the sky. Hopefully we can see her. And then take the pressure down. Card sometimes means literal movement on the horizon. Travel if the opportunity arises. Amen. I hope to travel on the weekend too, or just before, with the full moon's glow. And then we've also got the qualities of fixed, so inflexibility, and we got the Devil card. So that's quite appropriate. Are we looking at any addictions there, any possessiveness, any negativity? And I got the context of the Two of Pentacles, the butterfly, the wings of change. Something needs to change. Oh man, I've got the Six, the snake, transmutation, and it's upside down like all the other cards, except for the deer and the owl. All the other cards over there with sensuality, they were all upside down as well. So again, it's that same message of not blocking, you know, not blocking change. If something's old and it's not serving you, you've got to let it go. Masking your ability to change. Look at the idea that you have feared changing your present state of affairs because this may entail a short passage of discomfort. Does discomfort keep you from assuming the viewpoint of the magician within? Yeah, so if you feel comfortable in whatever's vibing for you with this reading, whether it's a love connection or work, a project that you've been wanting to birth or have been trying and it's not working, what was the other one? Intangible, possessions, values. If it's not working, come from a different angle or let it go. Yeah, like, because staying comfortable with something, you know, it's like people who stay married because of they are just so used to that identity that they're comfortable with it. They can't bear to think of everything they need to do to get to a better place. You know, if you're with someone and it's not right, staying with them ain't going to make it better in 1 year, 2 years, 3 years. And I'm all pro for therapy and alternative medicine and doing the work, but if you ain't got the feels here and here and here, no time like the present. No, divine timing, of course. Don't hurry into any big decisions like that. And you know, with a 10-year relationship in my own heart and life, I took it seriously and did not react. Yeah, so don't be rash. Come from a place of heart and you'll be fine. Shed these skins. Don't dance freely. Don't block yourself. Stop being so fixed and inflexible. You know, be like the oak tree or bamboo and allow yourself to have that anchor, but then allow the movement. You know, I believe in flow state, and the work that I do with my clients and in groups is all about flow state, creativity, sensuality, tapping into the juices of life and just letting it all flow. Without flow, what happens to a river? It gets dammed up. So last two cards, we've got possessions. So we drew, no, they came out together, those two cards. We got the Five of Cups, so grief, disappointments and illness there, and the Four of Wands, so visioning yeah, taking a vision on where you want to be. The objects, structures, people, what are we not letting go of? What are we not letting go of? Again, upside down, 33. Jesus, that's 6, 6, 6. Oh, and we did get the devil card. Yeah, but 6 is motherhood, creation. We'll just keep it there as well as the devil and 666. Not bringing that energy into the reading. No, just coming into the heart space and making sure that's the intention of this reading for everyone watching, for myself and all of humanity, all beings. The weasel upside down. So the weasel's about stealth. So again, it's that kind of stuckness. Why so much stuckness? I mean, it makes sense if you look on the global scale. If you're a bit of a nomad like me, you keep getting stuck by borders, stuck. There's always a way around things, you know, even if it's just mentally. This is where the true magic happens. Someone may be using covert tactics to weasel into the hen house. Perhaps you should lock your doors and dress your teenager like a nun. Oh, this is a bit outdated. Empowerment to women, men, all genders to dress exactly as they wish and be safe and protected and loved and respected. Or perhaps you may be lying to yourself about something you know to be true. This can be a lie on any level. For instance, storming the refrigerator at 3 a.m. and telling yourself no one will miss the half-eaten porridge of the pie. If you scratch someone else's automobile in a parking lot, leave a note. Don't slink away just because you can. Honesty to self and others is the utmost importance, and that is my main value in life. Honesty, authenticity, integrity, possessions. So the very concept of possessing something is negative. I mean, unless it's, okay, you want to possess a house, you earn the money, you buy the house, you nurture the land, you give back to Mother Earth. Great, you know, there's a balance there. But when it goes into this trying to fill the void and you constantly want another possession, you've bought this house, then you need a bigger television. You've got this career, but it's not good enough, you need to be higher up the ladder, or, you know, like constantly filling that void is what's coming through there with the weasel. And lucky last, we have values, and we've got the 9 of Wands, another moon card. Now I think this one's got a nice message as well. Strength, stamina, confidence. Perfect way to end. Lift your eyes and take a few more steps. Soon all the hard work will start to pay off. Letting go of any weariness, any doubt, any fears, and that's pretty natural for the end of the year, the end of the calendar year. In Australia, we go by calendar year, not the taxation year, because of the seasons, because we're heading into summer break. Letting go of self-doubt, worry, fears. What do you value? We'll draw on the other animals. What do you value? The whale. How beautiful. Wild unknown, the whale. So everything that we think, feel, everything that we've been through in this lifetime and past lifetimes is recorded by the whale, the Akashic records. It is all here. It's not disappearing. Energy does not disappear. It can transmute, it can change, but it doesn't go anywhere. So make sure your values are in alignment with your heart and your knowing. You know, make sure that we value ourselves. Jesus Christ. Oh, excuse me. A whole bundle of cards popped out. We've got the tiger, so moon, so meditate, reflect within. We've got the otter, so playfulness and partnership. Scorpio, we are in the midst of Scorpio, so keep your aggression and your feistiness in check. You know, like make sure you do your exercise, make sure you do whatever it is, self-care, surfing, chanting, painting. Let any pent-up emotions out on that, not on other humans. And have the beauty and the grace of the peacock. And that's a beautiful card for values. Beautiful, beautiful card for values. And there's a beautiful line that I'm not going to slaughter. I'm going to read it to you. They don't have numbers in this book, so it's a bit of a hunt and you shall find. Here we go. Oh yeah, the assimilator of anything. Okay, so values. So when we are in alignment with our values, it's like the hara line through the chakras. You know, it's like the string on a cello. Beautiful, harmonious, aligned kind of energy is there. And when we're in alignment with our values, there's, you know, it's going to be really easy to know if someone is a good fit for us, or if someone says something to us, then it's really easy to be in tune with our yes and our no, because we're here, we're centered, and we're assimilating everything, and we're in a state of grace within ourselves, and then we can share that with everyone else. And grace, sending you all that state of grace and alignment and centeredness as we move through this full moon in Taurus. Thank you for joining me on this reading. The card table is a whole pile of craziness. I might take a photo and upload it to my Instagram if you want to see me there. I'll put it in the comments or in the description. Yeah, but stay centered, stay focused, stay grounded. You know, what are your values? Why are you here? And enjoy all that beautiful love energy. We've got the Lovers card, we've got the Ace of Cups, we got the World card, we got, what else was under here? There was something else under here. Oh yeah, the Ten of Pentacles, we've got the Nine of Cups, so bliss and harmony. So much good stuff. So just don't block the flow. Maybe do some dancing, maybe go for a swim, actually get into the water element to help you flow. If you get stuck in your mind or your body, do something to shift it. Step away from your work, think about something else. Better yet, don't think, just hum and sing a song that you love. Get out of your head, into your body. If you're too stuck in your body and you're stagnating as well, maybe eating bad things, you know, get to the gym, jump in a canoe, keep flowing. You're going to be okay. Stay grounded, stay in touch with, you know, eat some beautiful wholesome food, listen to some soft, whatever music that you like that is sensual for you. Watercolors. Alright, thanks for joining me. I think this is the longest reading yet. I feel so much better, and I hope you all are in a great place as well as we sit under this full moon in the next 24 hours, depending where you are in this world. And whenever you see this reading, that is going to be divine timing for you, and it will be relevant because we have all the zodiac aspects within our charts and our beings and our hearts. So these qualities of Taurus will resonate in you, whether or not you're aligned with them or a bit in denial of them. There will be magic here for sure. And there's the Kookaburra, so you may want to just close your eyes and listen. Listen within. Kookaburra stopped singing, so maybe we'll just pump this up. And I'm sorry, my microphone died, so I hope the quality of the sound was okay. Sending you all deep, nourishing, nurturing, central, beautiful, earthly, physical realm energy to you all. And thank you for being here. I feel blessed to be able to share this with you all, and I feel like I have actually turned my own inner snake right way up. I am ready to transmute. I'm ready to build the beaver. I'm ready to hear the messages of Hawk, and I'm ready for rebirth. Who's with me? All right, everyone. Catch you next time. Kylie Didi.